Okay, we are back. Game number 9, guys. Red versus blue. It is 7-1 in the favor of blue.
Just off. Oh my God!
Look at that.
Is Zerg?
They've got a chance. Zerg has got a chance.
Holy shit!
It's official.
It's the dream, but is blue Terran?
Oh
my goodness!
Oh
wow! Okay, things have gotten interesting. It's a PVZ, and red isn't the Protoss. What could possibly happen next?
I don't know.
Mr. MaximusBlack.
Yes, sir.
Hit me up with the sound of not knowing what's going to happen next.
Wow, this is interesting.
It is.
Starting down here in the bottom right position, we have Cheater 2. And down here in the bottom left, we have the red Cheater 1. Now, before we get started, want to give a shout out to our sponsors, JORD Wood Watch, guys. If you want to get the perfect Christmas gift that is not only unique, but usable, fashionable.
Just go with fashionable, bro.
Fashionable. You can go check out JORD, link in the description below. And also, if you are from the States, I don't care how good your cell phone plan is. I want you to take the moment after the game or pause it, click on the Ting link underneath the stream, go and click on rates up at the top, and compare what your bill would be and what it is currently. And also keep in mind, no contracts. You can take over your current phone. You can buy phones via Ting, even the new ones. And I want you to compare the prices. And if you think that you're going to be saving money each month, I know you're going to, for the most part, unless you're a person that uses a lot of data.
If you're that one guy that basically just spends most of their day actively avoiding Wi-Fi zones,
this isn't for you.
This isn't for you.
But if you're the type of person that's in front of the computer a lot, you're at school, you're at Starbucks, you're wherever that has Wi-Fi. Pretty much every establishment has Wi-Fi now. It's like a standard. Make sure to go and check out Ting. And even if you don't, go and check them out, because you still might not even be the person that uses a lot of data. Might not even need it.
That's right.
Go and check out and use that promo code BOUSE, B-O-U-S-E, for $25 off your first bill. And it comes with all kinds of stuff. Free voicemail, free three-way calling, free all kinds of stuff. No sign-up fees, no catches, just savings.
That's right.
But you have to be in the States, not available in Canada or overseas yet. Hopefully they will be.
They don't need it overseas anyway.
No, overseas crushing it.
Just crushing
the internet, crushing
cell phones, cable,
everything.
It's all a joke. It's like you get all of those for like $5 a month over there.
Here in North America, well, we get screwed.
You get reamed, bro.
Yeah. If Ting goes over to Europe, they're just gonna laugh at Ting. Yeah, unless Ting even cuts the prices even more, which could be possible. I'm not even sure
that's possible.
It could be possible.
But I mean, they can give it a shot.
They might just pay you.
That's right. They could just be like, hey, we're gonna give you $5 a month. €5 a month even.
I want you to check out this voting right now. All right, so since not much is going on, we need some more votes for one, because we've only got 41 votes right now. Let's get some more votes here. Where is the link? I don't know where. Oh, this is it right here. Game number 9. Go vote, guys. All right, there you go. All right, so right now we're about 50-50. 51% think red, 49% think blue. For the first time in a long time, blue is not Terran. And red is not Protoss.
What will that mean?
Wow, 68% now red.
I think people are starting to believe. I don't.
They're starting to believe.
I don't believe.
I don't either.
I think red is actually stupid. I think he's actually dumb. I think that's the problem. Is that red is actually completely stupid.
Now, what happens if we were to take red and turn that into like a black color? Would blue still win?
Well, I don't know, because we don't know what the other colors play like. Really, we've seen pink, but that's still kind of technically red.
Still kind of a reddish, and they still lost.
And they still lost.
In fact, they were the first to die.
Yeah, they were out the door first.
Yeah, and surprisingly, it was red who killed pink.
Yes. There can only be one.
There can only be one. So, yeah. Yeah, I've kind of run out of things to bring up, man. Like, Not a lot has been going on. I've literally been streaming all the time. I am doing the 12 days of giveaways.
Ah, yes, your 12 days of giveaways. How's that been going?
Well, we're going to be starting that on the 12th, so on Monday.
Ah, it hasn't begun.
JORD is going to be hooking up with a $50 gift card every day.
Hot damn.
Yeah. And then
Damn!
Then I've got all kinds of other stuff. I went and got that PS4 Pro, so I'm going to give away my other PS4.
Did you fucking turn your mic up at some point?
Nope, never touched it.
Holy fuck. You get loud. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking scream before I hit your levels.
Hey, man, I
gotta start yelling.
I get into it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing. What about you?
I've got to finish The Last Guardian. I finished Final Fantasy 15.
How was that anyway?
A hot pile of garbage.
Wow, I was not expecting you to say that because you put a lot of hours into it. Did you just kind of give up towards the end? Because I knew you were trying to like 100% it almost.
No, it wasn't. I was kind of doing. I wanted to do like almost as much as the game provided me without me having to go use a guide.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I put a lot of time into it, and I played it for 70 hours. Almost. It was like 65, 66 hours.
Damn.
And this is the best way for me to describe it. All right, ignoring the fact that the controls are weak sauce and the combat is clunky as hell. Ignoring that fact entirely. The best way I can describe it, because most people are playing it for characters and story if it's a Japanese RPG.
Yep.
You know how back in school they always used to try and get you, and you hated this shit. I remember. They always used to tell you to write like an outline for your paper. A breakdown, just kind of, it was like, I'm going to talk about this in this paragraph and just like a one-line little summary and have no fleshed out anything. It was just points. That is Final Fantasy 15. Every cutscene is just a point in a fucking outline and you get nothing in between. Absolutely nothing. You get just enough information to tie the thinnest little dental floss kind of fucking thread through the entire story.
Yep.
Everything else happens off camera, and you have very little context.
Damn.
That's including the stuff that I picked up and read, like in texts and other things.
Damn.
Every side quest in the game has pretty much nothing to do with the main storyline. The one side quest that everybody always mentions, which is the one that you do before you can access chocobos, isn't really like the rest of the side quests because it's specifically so you can use chocobos.
Yep.
Everything else is just a fetch quest or a go here to kill this. And I'm not joking, while this battle is happening, APM tab's going to go through the roof. 1200 APM. That's fire. And by the way, Red might actually win this game.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It's looking really good for Red here.
It's possible.
Really good.
But I'll tie it all together with what was I even fucking saying?
You're just raging about Final Fantasy chocobos.
It was chocobos and shit. Fuck, where was my train of thought going? Because I was about to finish it.
I think what you were saying is it was a steamy pile of ass.
Oh, I know what it was.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I played the game for 65 hours. It's all recorded video. If you went back and took a look, I bet you that a solid 25 of those hours is going from point A to point B.
Oh, running. Absolutely.
Running, driving, or whatever.
Yep.
Because unless you are going out of your way to sleep at a campfire every time it's nighttime so that you can fast travel, because you are apparently only allowed to fast travel during the day with your car between the X number of hours and only to certain specific locations. You spend 20 minutes going from point A to point B, to kill 2 animals, to then backtrack all the way to fuck where you're going.
Yeah, it's an artificial way to make the game longer.
Dude, it's
and
forever.
That shit irritates me.
And then sometimes they force you not to fast travel, but just sit in the car for like 15 minutes at a time. The game is hot garbage. In fact, it's so bad.
Oh, he's going in deep.
Square is rewriting the entirety and changing up Chapter 13 of that game in its entirety.
Wow.
When Square Enix admits that the game is fucking shit, you know full well that game is garbage. So if you haven't bought it yet, don't. Avoid that like the plague. Don't torture yourself like I did. It's not worth it. And it's even more annoying as this game is fucking go Red go, you glorious son of a bitch. You're finally gonna win a game of fucking StarCraft. Thank God.
Red is gonna do it.
Just needed lurkers to make it happen.
Red is gonna do it. It's actually, I think, the first time we saw lurkers too all day. One of the first times. I haven't noticed them before. That's it, man. That's just an A move.
That's an A move.
That's just an A move.
Don't Don't buy Final Fantasy 15.
Well,
Because
I've already spent the $100.
It's aggravating because there are a couple of characters and a couple of instances that you'll run into the game story-wise where you are, you're like, oh, that's fucking awesome. I need to know more about that. Guess what? You ain't hearing shit. You ain't reading shit. You get call. Nothing.
Wow.
You get nothing. Good day, sir. Go home.
Adam just went in on Final Fantasy 15. See, I thought you were gonna be on the side of like, hey, you know what, Jeff? It wasn't horrible.
No, it's bad.
Okay. Okay.
If you got rid of the 30 hours of travel time, I could almost recommend doing it for Final Fantasy fans.
Okay, so here's the big question. Final Fantasy 13 or 15? Go.
13.
Woo!
You know why? Because 13 knew what it wanted to do, and it did it. 15 tried to be 67 different fucking games, did none of them well, and then fucking dumpstered the travel times and everything else. Everything is convoluted and requires 5 more actions than it should ever have happened in a video game. And on top of that, like I said, the main thing about a Japanese RPG is the story. You don't get one. You get fucking 0. Nada. And you know what you do to win combat by the end of the game? You know how I beat the last 3 main bosses?
What do you just roll around?
I held triangle. I didn't even have to press it anymore. Remember 13 where you actually had to press X?
Yeah.
I didn't have to press it. I held it in. And I won. I held triangle to win. It's shit.
Damn.
Do not buy it. It is not worth your money. Buy it on sale if you're an absolute fucking diehard Final Fantasy fan. Otherwise, avoid it like the plague. I'm dead serious. It's bad.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What you should not avoid, though,
is our sponsors.
JORD Wood Watches. Make sure to go and check them out. Also, I want to take the time on the YouTubes here to quickly explain where you go to check them out. If you're on YouTube, click on the link below. It'll take you to the site. Click on rates, and it's as simple as clicking on one phone, $6 base rate. If you use less than 100 minutes, if you use less than 1,000 texts, if you use less than 2 gigs, that would be your bill, $34. Now, I know you might have an unlimited plan you're paying $60 for, but maybe you're only using 2 or 3 gigs. So let's, for example, say you're using 4 gigs. Your bill would be $54. If you're using 3 gigs, your bill would be $44. And that's assuming you use 1,000 messages, 100 minutes, blah, 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 blah. No commitments, no cancellation fees, no sign-up fees, nothing. $25 off, promo code BOUSE, B-O-U-S-E when you sign up. Free voicemail, picture and video messaging, 3-way call, caller ID, tethering, hotspot, all included. If you want to see if your phone can be covered, click up on coverage up at the top. You can check your area by simply typing in your address, click coverage. It'll show you where the areas are. They're part of the 2 biggest networks, so the majority of the states is covered. You can also put in your MEID number or your IMEI number to see if your phone can be connected. The majority of them can be connected, and you can also take your unlocked phone over, or you can buy the phones right on the website itself. You can get the newest ones, older flip phones if you're as somebody would say in chat, a drug dealer. You can get yourself a flip phone.
Sometimes you just need a flip phone.
Sometimes you just need a flip. But anyway, go check them out. Another big thank you to Ting for sponsoring this tournament or this event. We really do appreciate it. And we will see you guys on the next one. Sit Tizity.
But don't actually buy Final Fantasy 15. Don't do it.